Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. So, um, I did do a little bit of surveying of our good friend Minmus. Not quite as much as I was originally planning on doing, but I've got some pretty good chunks in there, and plus there's this little area. It seems to have a fair amount of keythane, and it looks like it's partially on the place I want to get to. And there's also over here, which is actually near where I landed before. Nice. And a few other places that I've identified that have Zakethanes. So I will try to make a landing on one of them. Also, I have put up another sort of supplementary video to this one showing the insane length of time that it took just to get that information together. I honestly, it was kind of amusing. I spent my time playing 2048 while I was building that. So, anyways, all right. So I'm going to build my craft that will be able to land and refuel on Minmus and do sciencey stuff and things. Hopefully, with the support of, or the eventual support of one of these things in orbit. So, but that's for the next round. So, all right, and here we go. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. What I present to you is the Spacer Kerbega 1. Rather hefty amount of Delta V. One of the things that I try to do for all the liftoff stages is I try to keep the TWR on Kerbin at about 2. Because that way I'm not pushing the atmospheric drag too high as I'm ascending. And yeah, it tends to work out pretty well. That's why I added these things, because I was running about 1.7 without these extra SRBs. But with these things on, I can get a solid 2 for the first 2 minutes. Actually, make that about 3 minutes. About 3 minutes of solid 2 TWR, and that should be enough to get me out of Kerbin's atmosphere and on my way to Minmus properly. So, but yeah, so I think I've got everything that I can put on here, and I've got a ton of solar panels. It's certainly overkill. This I have no doubt of. This thing is a lot taller than it is wider, significantly more so than I would like, and actually, you know what? I can correct that right now. I have an idea. It's not going to be pretty, hey, but it will work. That like that. And this will make it a little bit more solid on landing, and I can actually, what I can do... Alright, let's take a look at what that'll look like. Yeah. Pretty darn good. Okay. I like that. All right. So, and let's see. Who do I want to send out on this crazy expedition? I don't actually think I want to send Jebediah. I think I want to send Bob. I'm going to send Bob. All right. And fire up the gamepad because it's been sitting around doing nothing. There's the gamepad. Okay, Bob, you are going to Minmus. Ha 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 ha. Oh man, I've been watching the .24 stuff. I am really excited about that. That's going to be fun. All the missions and stuff. And oh, this is a lot higher up than I was originally anticipating. Okay, this might be a little more wobbly than... You know, I am actually a little concerned about the level of wobble I'm going to get with this thing. Let me go back to the vehicle assembly. Make some minor tweaks here. First off, bring it down because I don't like to have it high up there, even though technically it gives me a little bit more altitude. I just... no. Okay, so... what I would like to do, even though these are 4 and those are 6, is... this is going to be a little uneven, but it'll work. Should help keep things a touch more stable. And just for good measure, just in case, I like my rockets to be SAS modules. Okay, I have one more thing I need to add. Oh boy. Always forgetting the little stuff. Always forgetting the little stuff. Okay. That there. Control. I don't have the big SAS modules yet. Okay, that's going here then. Mark. And I might as well put one on this just to be on the safe side. No harm in having a little extra SAS. I don't think I'll need the SAS for... I don't think I'll need RCS for landing, though that can be helpful, as I've shown in the past. I think I can do it with the thrusters, though. I know it's a little ambitious of me to say, but I'm saying it. All right, oops, and that's not good. I definitely want my Delta V stats, because Delta V, it's a thing. Okay. And liftoff in 3, 2, 1. Oh, looks like we're taking Jeb with us. Oh boy, onwards to Ascension. You'll notice that I didn't use mainsails on these as well, because I was getting a TWR that was way too high. It wouldn't have been efficient. Not that mainsails are actually all that efficient anyways. Oh, yeah, that's right, auto-staging. Yes, auto-stage me through all the stages, because, hey, it'll work this time. Okay, so far so good. Things are looking snazzy. 6 kilometers. I hope this works. It all works in theory. Oh boy. Ten clicks. All right, time to start rotating. myself on that 22.5 degree mark. Just the way I like it. Good. Atmospheric drag is going down while my velocity is going up. This is exactly the way I like it. Alright. And I think that's enough to get me onto the 45 mark. Going to stage in just a moment here. After that, yeah, this is actually a pretty good rocket design. I'm pleased with it. It's a lot simpler than my usual designs, too. This thing's going to stage in just a moment. I wonder what happened if I asparagused her. And check. All right. She's actually surprisingly nimble, too. I'm impressed. Oh, let's get it up to 125. 2, 3, 4, 25. Okay. Circularize at, I always like to do at a specific altitude. Circularize at 125 kilometers. Create and execute. 47-second burn. And the no, okay. Awesome. Yeah, this is going to work great. Okay, I got all these fancy sciencey modules and stuff and things and stuff with thingy stuffish stuff with things. Plenty of electric charge to go around. I like electric charge. Okay. So this burn is almost going to expire the mainsail out. Should be just fine, and I can jettison the mainsail as I start making my way out to Minmus. Do some minor corrections. One of the things I actually noticed that I really like is that if you click and hold on a maneuver node but use the mouse wheel, you can get finer control over the node. I didn't realize that until my last play session, actually. I was pretty pleased with that. That was actually really awesome. Woot! Orbit! Fine control on a mainsail. That's kind of hilarious. Alright, that's fine. Okay, awesome. So this is a pretty good orbit. Now let's nix that maneuver node because it's totally not needed at this point. And there we go. Set target, Minmus. At some point I'll recover that. Not anytime soon, though. All right. So the next bit is going to be match planes with targets. Excellent. Execute that node, please. And this is going to almost completely burn out the mainsail. So then I can start working on the skipper. I like the skipper. It's a good balance between oomph and efficiency. Though the smaller engines are obviously more efficient. But, you know, skipper's good too. So, okay. Get that going. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Oh, duh. I keep looking at the Atmo Delta V and not the Vacuum Delta V. Duh. Brain fart. Yeah, I'll still have a good 100 and some odd Delta V in the, in this thing. And a lot of G-forces in that. Okay. That's plenty fine. Okay, my inclination is fine. Get myself held in place for a moment here. Okay. Wow, that's wobbling in the weirdest fashion. Okay. Hoffman transfer. Create the... that's totally not working. Remove. Create... Moon, you're getting in my way. Yeah, Moon, you're a total buzzkill right now. Arg, fine. Let's add one orbit. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this manually, it seems. Don't technically like doing it manually. Okay, let's zoom out here. Whoa. Bring that back. Okay, that's looking more. Arg! Dang, I'll have to undo that node now. Yep. Okay. Check. It's getting a bit too close to Moon. There we go. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Okay, Minmus periaps at 3. Whoa. That was definitely too much. This might actually be even finer at the moment with my mouse wheel messing up in the way it is. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I will do that. Execute node. Perfect. All right, 119 delta V left in this stage, and then I have way more delta V than I actually need to get to Minmus, which is totally fine. I will burn as much of it as I can. This rocket is actually a little bit overkill for something this small. Glad I decided to add on these little extender leg thingies because, you know, just can't have too many of that kind of stuff. Really can't. All right, burning in just a few seconds here. So, I guess just kind of to reiterate the plan again. Woots! Haha, that worked perfectly. I'm going to get myself out to Minmus. And once I get there, I'm going to do stuff. I'm basically just going to hop around and do a bunch of science until I can get myself the Capula module, the large docking ports, and some of the heavy lifter stuff so that I can actually... And better solar panels. Definitely going to need better solar panels. So I can start doing space stations. There we are. That's what they're called. Space stations. I knew that. Almost, and... Alright, awesome. On the way to Minmus. Mwahahaha. And, alright. The Spacer Kerbega 1. Okay, so... And one of the first things I want to get up over at Minmus is a science facility. One of those orbital processing lab... I don't even know if I'm calling it properly. I'm just... I don't know what I'm saying right now. But the thing that can go into space that I could... Oh, I'm not actually going to be able to dock because I will have to redesign... I will have to design a new one of these things. I will eventually have to retire this thing. It's just going to be entertaining. But at least in its own right, it can, you know, do what it's supposed to do. So supposedly Minmus is out here. It should be coming up on it pretty soon now. Very pretty soon now. Oh, there it is, there it is. I see it. Hello, Minmus. How's it going? Alright. Almost SOI time. Perfect. Okay, so at the... at the periapsis, change the periapsis to 24. Create and execute. Okay, this will be a piece of cake. This won't take much. All right. Yeah, way too much fuel. I could have done with the tank half this size, but hey, it's better to go with the overkill. That way I've got the leftover. Now, I will not be able to say that as of the next patch. Yeah, I will definitely not be able to say that as of the next patch. And that's right, this thing's range is a little bit closer. Almost there. Oh, the periaps actually ended up being larger than I was expecting. Doop-a-doo, almost there, and burning to close down my orbit in just a moment here. There we go. Woot. Doing things with throttle. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. 25, 24. Nice. And again, change the periapsis at the periapsis. Create node. Do activate the detector though, because yes, it will burn juice, but I'm also getting a fair amount of juice because all the solar panels. That was part of the reason for all the solar panels. Every square millimeter that I've got on this, except for maybe, you know, some of the space up here, is solar paneled. Should start be able to get detection bleeps. Yeah, now. And it's just a little bit extra surveying because, hey, why not? So, let's see. Yep. Oh, look at all that. Okay, almost there. I'm actually kind of getting annoyed at the bleeps. Once it gets back to 1x, I'm going to turn off the bleeps. Disable scan tone, please. Alright. Whoa. I'd like something a little bit more circular. Circularize at an altitude of 24. Create and execute. Actually, no, that's too fine of a, yeah, let's nix that node. Okay, so, I need to find a good landing site. It looks like this is a good landing site. I can probably add a maneuver node here. Oops, wrong direction. Okay, so that. Oh, I'm going the other way. Dang it. Okay. Let's add a maneuver node here with this thing freaking out in the way it is. Da-dun, and it actually kind of seems like I know what I'm doing. All right, that will work. Oh, I need to bring the maneuver planner back because, hey, execute node. Mwahaha, your node is being executed as we speak. Okay, that was pretty bad. I should start adding lights to these things too, but I definitely need more solar panel-y stuff. Okay. And doing stuff with things. I just realized these science modules here are actually one-shots, aren't they? I'm not really going to be able to recover them or reuse them at all, so I'm feeling kind of stupid at the moment. Ah, well. Such is life. Alright. Here we go, and ooh, camera change, because hey, I'm no longer orbiting. I am now suborbital. Okay. Yeah, seems like a pretty good kethane reserve. I am still bleeping, right? Yes, I'm bleeping. Okay. So, get me retrograde oriented. Ah, sweet. Slow down on my computer. It's doing things. Every 15 minutes or so, you're going to see a slight slowdown in the performance of my computer. What's happening is I have a whole bunch of automated scripts pulling data from the EVE Online server. Yup, it's kind of a thing that I do. I'm kind of a data analyst person, as you probably all figured by now. Okay. Alright, what was I doing? Right. Okay, so I need to get closer. Woot. And hey, I'm getting survey results as I'm doing this. Awesome! Okay. So I'm starting to come up on this. And let's deactivate the maneuver planner. Okay, I'm going to turn the Smart ASS off and turn SAS on because I tend to do this a little bit better when I'm working manually as opposed to with the Smart ASS pointing me retrograde. Just a personal preference quirk. I mean, I probably could do it a little bit better if I figured out how to properly link it with the retrograde in the way that I want to. I just haven't quite got to that point yet. Okay, and I'm interested in surface characteristics. And altitude. Okay, about 3 clicks. 3, 1. Yeah, okay, that's going to hit 3, 4 pretty quick here. And let's start burning to bleed off. 3, 2, 1. Okay, cut that. Slight burn. Nix it. Okay, good. Now, I play the waiting game as I start descending. That is not going to be the most even surface. Damn it, I did change the camera. Chase camera, there we go. Okay, good. That's the direction I want. Okay. Back to the auto cam. I want to give myself a slight nudge in that direction so I've got just enough velocity to... Yeah, good. Take me into the actual planes itself. Awesome. Okay. This is good. 1000 Delta V still in this thing. Ah. Oh, the contracts are going to be fun. Contracts are going to be a lot of fun. It'll also be nice to update the mods. So what I'm thinking of doing when 0.24 comes out is I will do what I originally planned on doing back when I first started doing these videos. And that's to introduce the mods slowly, piece at a time. So I'll start off without using them. Okay, I think I can at least get myself lined up this way a little bit. Basically slowly introduce to them. So the first mod is going to be the Kethane mod, followed by Mech Jab, or maybe Mech Jab and then the Kethane mod. Probably Mech Jab and then the Kethane mod. It takes a little bit of time for the Kethane mod to actually become useful, but you get the idea. Okay, okay. Okay, nix that. All right. So I am definitely not going to be coming in perfectly straight. There's no way I'm going to get this perfectly straight because I did not add RCS thrusters to this thing, which is fine. I don't actually feel like I need the RCS thrusters. Let's see if I can actually do a crew report that'll be of any use here. Nope, I've already kind of done a crew report for that. I wonder, however, because I've got a moment, EVA report, aha! That I can do something with. Transmit, because I remembered to bring the antenna this time. Observe mystery goo. Getting anything from that? Nope. Okay. So, I'm actually lined up pretty good here. So, I'll just be slowly introducing mods as I go. Actually, I'll probably start actually with the volumetric clouds because you'll be able to see that right off the bat, and it'll be really cool and really snazzy. And okay. Alright, I gotta focus on the landing here. So don't mind me. Hopefully I'll get this right. Because, losing it here would just sort of suck. Oops. Let's see if I can... No. No. There we go. Very slight fuel burn. My TWR is just over 60. Little bit of correction. Okay. It's kind of nice. Even with all this crap I got, my main body TWR is 9, or is almost 10, which is great. I mean, even with that puny engine, I'm going to have no problems getting off of Minmus and relocating to other locations. Just hoping I've got enough fuel on there to do the trick. Okay. Alright, getting pretty close. Here's where the fun happens. Now, stage that off. Watch that fall and go boom. Oh, that was fun. Deploy landing gear. Speed things up just a bit. I want to make this as soft of a landing as possible since I can't control quite as much about it as I would like. Okay. Coming in nice and slow at a very, very slight offset angle. This is good. This is good. I've so totally got this. Uh-huh. Almost 2 meters. Cut the engine. Yeah! Oh, that was smooth. That was really smooth. Oh, man. Touchdown. Yeah. All right, let's get those drills going. Give me my keythane. Let's see how much of the power this thing sucks from what's coming in. All right, so... it should be pulling... Yep, there we are. It's pulling keythane. And it is sucking on the power pretty harsh. Look at those smoke, those dust plumes. But hey, it's... Oh... I don't have a converter with me. Oh, man. Okay, okay. I'm stopping the drills because I'm basically just adding excess junk. Oh, man. Jason, you idiot. You total idiot. Ugh. Well, this was fun. Yes, transmit. There's absolutely no reason not to at this point. Oh, lordy. Let's see, and then there's the... Yeah, I should be able to use... Hey, I want to use my... There we are. Log temperature. Send that off. Darg. So totally gonna have to redesign this thing. Crew report. Store that. EVA report. Right, okay. And let go. And jet packet, pull it back just a bit. Because I want my Kerbin to have a soft landing as well. Alright. Take surface sample. Hello, surface sample. EVA report. Hello, EVA report. Alright. So, this was a horribly designed mission. Plant flag. Because, yeah. Blargy landing, in commemoration of why I should think about my designs more before launching them. Totally appropriate. Alright. Kodak moment. Total Kodak moment. Okay, Jeb, it's entirely possible that you're going to be stuck out here for a while. Whoa, that was way too much. Because, hey, low gravity. And, whoa, 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 whoa. Up, up. It's the way I have my keys bound, I sometimes mix up and forward, which is not good. Up. Go up. Blasted thing. There we are. I'm there. Yes. Okay. I still have a fair amount of fuel. And let's see here. Where's my antenna? There it is. There's my antenna. Transmit all data. So I've still got a little bit of extra science that I can squeeze out of this. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, where exactly am I? Crew report. I am on the Great Flats. Okay, so let's go check out the slopes. Okay, slopes. Let's see here. Chase camera. Okay, so if I want to go towards the slopes, I need to pull back and okay. Gotcha. All right, I know what I need to do. I think. Yep, okay, that way. Good, 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 good. Retract landing gear. Okay, point more this away. And cut the engine. Swing back around. Oh, I'm so glad I put an SAS module on this thing. Whee! 435 meter apoapsis. All right. Okay. Let's see. Does this give me any indication of what I'm over? In space near Minmus. Okay. Now would be a good time to start cutting. Yeah, okay, definitely. And cut it. Okay. And There we go. That should be precise enough for now. I can fine-tune on my approach. And... yeah. Murder. That's entertaining. Okay. Alright, getting close. 2, 1, okay. This is going to be an interesting landing. I'm not entirely certain that I'll be landing on something that's flat. Which is always fun. Oh boy. Okay. It's flat enough, I think. And... contact. Cut the SAS. Whoa, re-enable the SAS. Cut the SAS. Sometimes the SAS can make things wonky. Okay. Enable SAS. Perfect. Okay. Now, crew report here. Oh, I'm still technically in the same place? You suck. Fine. I'm going to go more that way. Whichever way that way is. Yes, it's that way. Perfect. Full throttle. Eight, 9. Okay, good. That's plenty fast. And just get me over that ridge so I can have a look, because I'm kind of curious what's over there. Me and my brilliant experiments of insanity. Yeah, no, there's really no way to safely return Jebediah at this point. Ah, good. There's a nice, proper landing site. Am I going to make it there? I can't even tell. Ah, I can't even tell because of this. I still can't tell. Okay, I may want to give myself a little bit more of a boost here. Get myself coasting just a bit longer here. God, I love this game. And just for the heck of it, line myself up. Okay. This... well, hold on. Yeah, this is as good of a place as any. Okay, mix that and... do what I can to... I'll have to do is to try to get like a 2-person landing pod. Send it out here. Okay, there we are, that's good. And... Berderp. And off, engage the SAS. Okay, 400 meters. I have to send like a 2-person landing pod out here so I can retrieve Jebediah at some point. And 200 meters. Going a little fast. About 100 meters. Okay. 90 meters. Yeah, this actually seems like it'll work out reasonably well. 5, 4. So this is kind of a slanty landing spot, but I think I'll be okay. Okay, there we go. And, alright, turn off SAS. Yep, this works. Alright. Please don't tell me I'm on the Great Basin. Slopes. Awesome. Transmit that data. I should have enough science to get the dang docking ports so I can at least design a proper craft next time. Alright, observe material bay, and I will have more science. Observe the mystery goo, and I will have more science. And why is this always on the dark side? Log temperature. Okay, EVA. EVA report. Alright, so I've already gotten the slopes. But I don't think I've gotten... Woo. Okay, there we go. Surface sample. EVA report. Whoop. Do whoop. Ba-dum, 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 bar, bar, bar. Whoa! That was totally not what I had anticipated. Okay, that happened again for some reason. Alright. Okay, get me. Okay, I'm inside. Okay, this is good. Transmit data. Yes, transmit everything. I'll have capped out what this thing is capable of. And... Man, I'm burning through that electric charge good. Dang, I'm really burning through it. Okay, burnt through over half of my battery. It's a good thing I got so many solar panels. Okay, so... Yeah, hate to say it, Jeb, you're stuck out there. Now, I could probably get a little bit more science out of this thing. But I've capped out... excuse me, most of the experiment, both of the experiment, or all four of the experimental bay lab sciencey things. So I think I'm gonna call it on this. What I'll do is I will. You can actually watch me do it right now. I will go back to the Space Center and look at all my new fancy science and be like, ooh, 415. That's actually more than I was expecting. Okay, so I could get that, but no. I totally need the docking ports more. So, getting docking ports. Let's see what else I've got options for. Okay. A proper landery thing. And some stuff. Micro landing strut. No thanks. I could get... Oh... 45 science until... Oh, dang it. Ascent and landing autopilot. Well, it's a good upgrade, but I'll wait for it. Okay, so... Definitely don't have what I need for those Mondo Major heavy rocket things. Monoprop tank. I could go with the... Yeah, that would actually... That would actually be a good idea. Yeah, okay, get that. And then with my leftover... Should I go with the aeronautics? Let me go with the landing stuff. Okay. Alright, good. So... Now that I actually have docking ports... Alright, now my next step is going to be to properly design a lander thingy. And it's also kind of cool that I've got the lander can. So we can watch me do that now. Exciting. I'm actually going to retain this thing because this is actually... do I have... Yes, I have the advanced SAS module. Perfect. So I'm going to swap this out and put in the advanced SAS because that's way more useful. Okay, and then I am going to save this as a subassembly. As... type too fast. The Kerbal system launcher, because it can launch pretty much anything in the Kerbal system. Then, start new. Lander can. And let's also make this a double lander can. I also want to change the flag. To the line, yes. Actually, no. Trippy. Yeah, I want to do Trippy. Do I actually want to have two lander? No. I'll rescue Jeb and something else. Okay. So I'll do that. Oh. No, that's a horrible idea. Priority goes to the docking ports. I need a docking port. Second priority goes to the converter units. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I definitely need a converter unit. Okay. All right. Next things that I will need. So, oh yeah. Because I like to know about the stuff that I'm building. This thing. Okay, good deal. And let's see. Oh, wait. What am I thinking? I usually zip through this. It would be really annoying for you guys to watch me do this. So, okay. Cutting out, zipping through this. And I'm back. All right. Here we have the Kerbalator busboy. Yes, that's right. I need to set these things up. Burp. This will only take a moment. Just because I want to make absolutely... Well, you know, I actually haven't tested it without those. So how about I do this with just connecting these, just out of curiosity. Okay. All right. So let's give this thing a shot, because I actually feel like I want to keep going, which means I may split this into 2 videos. So if you're seeing this as the second half, you're seeing this as the second half. Let me just do one final check here. Oh. I almost forgot something. And it's because I can be a silly doofus idiot sometimes. Frequently. Okay, so get the kethane tanks there and get the drilling units in. I need the drilling units in. Just need 2 of them. Alright, come on. Don't need 4, just need 2. Come on. Oh, I hate it. There we go. Does that. Okay. Perfect. And let's take a look at what that looks like deployed. Yup. Plenty good. Okay. Retract drill, please. Alright, let's resave that. Okay, so I have a science module, I have 2 goo thingies, I have a transmitter, I have this thing, the temperature thingy, I've got batteries, I've got the kethane converter, I've got the mining thingy, I've got landing, I've got tons of solar panels and batteries, I've got RCS thrusters, I've got lights. I've got a docking port. I have the means to land this block back on Kerbin if I really need to, because parachutes and jettisoning thingy. Okay, so I think I've got it this time. Let's actually take this one to Moon. And reconnect the gamepad. Okay. So, getting ready for launch in 3, 2, 1. Actually, she's not that shaky without the extra stabilization for those top bits. I'll have to keep that in mind. Oh yeah, auto staging. Auto stage up through stage 2, I believe it is. Yes, stop at stage 2. Awesome. And maneuver planner. I'm going to go to Moon. I'm getting a slight amount of drift. Oh, that's because I didn't turn the SAS on. Jeez. Well, that's a brilliant start to this takeoff. I forgot to turn the SAS on. Oy vey. Okay. Going pretty good. Going pretty good. Ba-doop-ba-doop. Climb in the atmospheres. So Bill can go check out Moon. That should give me enough science to... Well, I probably won't get the cupola module, but I'll certainly get plenty of other stuff. I wonder if I can use the arm to grab the other ship and bring it back and land it on Kerbin and recover all of the science that I would have been able to get with those things. That would be interesting. Oh, totally time for a gravity turn. Totally need to gravity turn this thing. 45 angle. Whoa, starting to get the wobbles. Whoa, starting to get the wobbles of crazy. Okay, so there are some wobble issues without... okay, SAS is turning off. Oi. Note to self for next time. Okay, 17, 18, 19, 20... And I know this is very high for a what's actually probably a good proper orbit. Circularize at 125. Create and execute. Okay. Will be nice to get the ascent guidance computer, because ascent and landing are always things I get annoyed with. Okay. Totally spacing it. Oh, I don't have a keythane detector. Oh. Hey, check that out. Huh. Well, now that's interesting. Nothing I can do with it at the moment, but that's really interesting. I'm digging this asteroid thing. Okay, so just about in a proper orbit. My inclination is actually a little bit positive. And 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, and... Oh, wow. Okay, it actually turned itself off, considering that I've got the tolerance set to 0.05 meters per second. I like to have it that detailed. Match planes with target. That's 13 minutes. That's 30 minutes. Okay. Ascending node it is. And, okay, so I wasted more fuel on this ascent, probably because I started the gravity turn later. So this is going to burn through in this stage. Man, just to imagine all this is going to be useless because they're probably going to break save game compatibility in 0.24, but yeah, whatever. And dark side of Kerbin. See, they say there's no dark side of the moon. Well, I say they're wrong. The dark side of the moon is whichever side is facing away from the sun. It is not always the same patch of land at all times, but there is a dark side of the moon. And that applies for moon and moon. Alright. Finer control with the skipper. I like the finer control with the skipper. 2, 1, and... Good. Okay. Hoffman transfer. Create node. And why is it giving me a Hoffman with fine. Do it manually again. Okay. Add maneuver. Ding. Okay. That's not quite where I need it. So I'm gonna So I'm gonna get a tug from Moon whether I like it or not. Fine. Let's find ways of adjusting things so I can still get in line with Minmus. Yeah, okay, that's good. Not so worried about fuel efficiency here because okay, and oops, pull that the other way a little bit. Okay, so that's kind of a crazy node that will get me into Minmus Periapps, which is good. Execute the node. Then I can just make adjustments as I go. Don't tend to like to make adjustments as I go, but yeah, sometimes I've got to. So, I'll live with it. Okay. 21 minutes and off. I need to get a space station up. Yeah, it's funny. Most of the time I play this game, it's just for recording these videos. I should probably spend a little bit of time on my own. But then I just get the desire to record everything. Which is not a good idea. Okay. And I'm getting there almost. Burn time. Seems like that actually burnt a little late, but as long as it gets me there. Yeah, I know, this is actually a pretty weird angle. I mean, it's cool, but it's weird. Woot. Doing orbit stuffs with orbit things. So that's interesting. The way that all these little adjustments nudge me. Nice, I love it. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right, good. Good, good, good. This is looking good. I've got a Minmus periapse at 150. So let's see here. Moon escape in 4 hours and 16. Okay, so let's set the alarm for a solid 5 hours. That would seem to be the optimal time to do that. And okay. Time warp. This is going to be kind of cool. I do the moon thing, then I do the Minmus thing. I do things with things. More time warp. Whee. Oh wow, and there's Minmus back there too. That's awesome. There's Moon, and there's Minmus. I like it. That's actually really cool. Okay, so there's Moon SOI. I'm just kind of zipping past her, and back out to it. Okay, awesome. Let me check something out. I have lights. Hit my lights and there was a flash outside. That was rather interesting. Fine, don't reset like that. Okay, so what I want to do... notch that down. Much better. Okay, that's exactly what I want to do. Execute that node, please. 20 meters per second to make that to change my periapsis from 1.5 million meters to about 100 kilometers. Perfect. Those were in different units. To change it from 1,500 kilometers to 100 kilometers. There we go. Same unit measurements, same unit counts, same unit ratios, sorry. All right. And almost there. My useless lighting, at least useless for the moment. 2, 1, and... it doesn't need to be exact. Yeah, it's plenty fine. SAS helps a little bit, I guess. Okay, let's turn that off. So now, give me an alarm at the SOI change, please. And there we are. Okay. Time warp, get myself into Minmus. At 10,000 a click. I have no idea where Minmus is at the moment. That's kind of troubling. There it is. Hi, Minmus. I feel like I'm coming in at a... Whoa! Okay. Hello, SOI change. There's Minmus. Awesome. Okay. So, what I want to do here... How close am I coming? I want to I want to change the periapse to 24 at the periapse. And execute. All right. TWR 53.61. Awesome. Okay, so same basic thing that I did before, except this time I'm going to see about landing on one of the rockier parts and doing the science there, because I still need more science. And the nice thing is that I can indefinitely leapfrog with this thing. My next upgrade, however, is that Ascent computer. I am getting that Ascent computer. It will cost me 300 science. It is worth every bit of it. Four, three. Okay. And 6, 5, 4, and 40, 30, 24. Why are there flashes going on outside my window? Circularize at an altitude of 24. Create and execute. Well, my inclination is actually rather high. It's probably to do with the funky angle that I came in at. Yeah, I imagine that's exactly what it is. Crazy funky angles. Oh, this thing actually has more battery power. So, oh yeah, that's right, because I've got some batteries here, and some batteries here, and... No, it's mech chip. Yeah, so I guess I do have more batteries in this thing. And... almost... Check. Okay, there's my orbit. Let's show the keythane. So where's a good spot to... Ooh. Hey, that looks nice. Okay, which direction am I orbiting? This way. There's not an easy way to get to that, is there? That's kind of frustrating. Well, I can aim for up there. That actually wouldn't be too hard. Whoa, that was a little crazy. Okay, so pull that up. Push that back. That's way too far back. Out, and there's another flash outside my window. What in blazes is going on? Okay. That'll be good. Execute the node. Now the exact landing position is going to be tricky, because I'm not good with that. At some point it would be actually kind of fun to get a physical base on Minmus. Just like a generic keythane mining thing. Ooh, and I can have like a fuel shuttle too. Nice. I think keythane is heavier than fuel. I could be wrong. I think keythane is heavier than fuel. So, okay. Awesome. And let's time warp. There is crazy flashes going on outside my window, and I have no idea why. Okay, so... I need to figure out exactly where I'm landing. That's going to be a little tricky. I think it's like about here. I'm totally eyeballing this, by the way. Make sure the SAS is on. Yeah, I think it's like right around here, so... Gonna need to get ready for a very fast decel almost, almost. Okay, punch it. 30, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, punch it. I turn it off. Slight adjustments now, just to get me on center. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay. Because I don't need or want that. Now a few more slight adjustments. Deploy landing gear and enable landing lights. It's tumbling. And there's more flashes outside of my window. I have no idea what's going on. So just double check. Good. Okay, I'm right over a keythane patch. It's a decent sized one. And coming in. Okay. Oh, my TWR is only 9.2. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. This craft is a little heavier than the other one. Okay, one click. And 800 meters. Where's my shadow? I'm not gonna have. Oh, my shadow's gonna be like way over here or something, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Start slowing things down. Slow them down even more. Significantly more. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, cut it. Good. Oh, and there's my landing lights. Nice. Just a little bit to get me lined up better. Awesome. Oh, nice. The landing lights are doing their thing. I'm also really hoping that this is flat, because I haven't really checked that. Okay, let's get this down. Okay, I seem to be coming in at a steady 5 meters a second. God, kill the lights, they're too much. Keep forgetting how bright those things are. Okay. Yeah, relatively flat. And cut it. And SAS provides initial stabilization, then I turn it off and turn it back on. All right, landed. Let's see if this was a good place to land. Yes, it was. Minmus lowlands. These do not seem terribly low, however. Observe the mystery goo. Sweet. Crew reports. Awesome. Mo science. There it is. Okay. No, that was not what I wanted to click on. That was not what I wanted to click on. That was what I wanted to click on. Good. Hold that and EVA. EVA report. Good. Keep that re-EVA and whee! Bill's doing his thing. Doo-doo. Back, forward, doo-doo. Soft landing for Bill. And take surface sample. Nice. EVA report. And doo-doo. Let's get back in. Arrgh. Always with the RCS stuff. Ah! Nope, nope. Come on, come on. Come on. And, okay, good. Plenty to transmit now. And transmit everything. Okay. Let's see how much of my electric charge this burns through. These panels, however, were a really good idea. They're going to get a lot of sun exposure when it's directly overhead. At the moment, these ones are getting most of it. Alright. Sweet. Now, let's deploy the drills. And engage the... Oh, I have RCS thrusters. I totally forgot. Yeah. Okay. As the keythane comes in, yep. Oh, wow, it's... There we go, that's more like it. Second drill is killing it and kicking in. And the converter, of course. Nice. This is going to go down quite significantly, but yeah, it's fine. Won't take too much time for this to happen. So, okay, so I was able to get a fair amount more science, and... Ah! Okay, next design iteration, I'll use the... What are these, Mark 1s or Mark 2s? Next design iteration, I'm using the Mark 2s. Ugh. Mark 1s are way too bright. Way too bright. I keep forgetting how bright the Mark 1s are. Okay, awesome. So this thing's done its thing. Perfect. And let's do a little time acceleration. Wow. Setting or rising? Setting. Okay. Alright, so let's turn off the keythane drill. Capped out with all that I can. TWR is 8.72 with a full load. And this is going up. Sweet. Haha, Mech Jeb now has full charge. Like that makes a difference. Okay, so I'm going to cut this off and see where my science is at. Probably not up to 300 yet, which would have been awesome, but nah, 199. Let's see. I could get the advanced grabbing unit, but nah. I could get better solar panels, but nah. No, I think I'm gonna go for the unmanned tech and get the extra mech jeb features. So, ooh, nuclear propulsion is another option. That's pretty cool. Let's see here, and then large control, the cupola module, nice. And then that's the Clampotron Junior. I don't want the Clampotron Junior. I want the big one. Where is the big one? Fine. I'll figure out where the big Clampotron is at some point later on. Okay, folks. So I am going to call it at this point. Ooh, tech tree. I'm going to call it at this point. So yeah. And I will see you guys in the next episode.